person talk about, TMS and when to do it, but ugh. Alright, this is probably the best one so far. Let's look at this. Maybe.
Stimulating mental health with MagVenture TMS therapy.
OCD. So you can
FDA
treat
cleared
OCD.
adjunct therapy for
But it's
OCD
gonna be a
and
longer
treatment
time.
of major depressive disorder. Uses magnetic pulses to stimulate specific areas in the brain. This is used for OCD and depression patients. MagVenture TMS therapy targets the effect therapy as a safe and well-proven treatment option for your patients.
OCD,
MagVenture's FDA
45%
treatments
response
range
rate.
from 3 to 37 minutes per session,
18
with up
minutes.
to 30 sessions in total.
You can do express TMS, which is 3 minutes. But I bet you have to do it a bunch. It's short.
MagVenture TMS therapy is non-invasive, does not require our first clinical patient volume.
Yeah, it looks like a big
experience,
hunky
and budget.
device.
We have the right solution for you, while never patient tailored for a high patient throughput and
This
upgradable
one looks
to
pretty
possible
low key,
future
like
indications.
it's like a butterfly sitting on top of their
Other-
head. Alright, cool. So I think you see it. Apparently there's tinnitus. You can get some headaches, and some people were saying it doesn't last long. It's only a couple months, so I don't know. Some people are saying otherwise. We'll see. I'll let you know when my buddy just started. Cool. Some people, though, are having good responses. Definitely helping people with addiction and alcoholism. All right, here we go. This is another little article that I thought was interesting that could be a treatment other than shooting magnetic fields into somebody's brain. I mean, can't be good. Alright, so this is called Optogenetics, which is a promising technique among other things that may be used to reduce anxiety, treat addiction, and even reverse blindness. So this newly developed device could soon as well make it considerably less invasive and thus more doable. Optogenetics involves first adding light-sensitive proteins to specific neurons in the brain, then using this tiny implanted LEDs to illuminate those neurons, thus activating them on demand. Needless to say, though, introducing the proteins and implants does involve surgically penetrating the brain. So the scientists at University of Arizona may now have solved at least half of the problem with a light delivery device that sits outside the skull. Described as being thin as a sheet of paper and about half the diameter of a dime. It's implanted beneath the scalp skin above the neurons and in question. When wirelessly activated, it then shines its light through the bone and into the brain, stimulating those neurons. It's also wirelessly powered via externally generated electromagnetic field, so it doesn't require a bulky battery of its own that needs to be recharged or replaced. So Philip and Jokobus, it translates light through biological tissue, is showing going right through the finger. So it's been tested on mice. Let's see if it's here. Could do an abstract of the day. All right, here we go. All right, we got an abstract. Abstract. This is our abstract of the day. Yeah, abstract of the day. Here we go. Wireless, battery-free, and fully subdermally implantable optogenetics tool are poised to transform neurobiological research in freely moving animals. Current generation wireless devices are sufficiently small, thin, and light for subdermal implantation, offering some advantages over tethered models for neuralistic behavior. Yet current devices using wireless power delivery require invasive stimulus delivery penetrating the skull and disrupting the blood-brain barrier. This can cause tissue displacement, neuronal damage, and scarring. Power delivery constraints so sharply curtail operational arena size. Here we implement highly miniaturized capacitive power storage on the platform of wireless subdermal implants, with approaches to digitally manage power delivery to optoelectrical components. We enable two classes of applications, transcranial optogenic activation millimeters into the brain, validated using motor cortex simulation to induce turning behaviors, and wireless optogenics in areas of more than 1 meter squared in size. This methodology allows for previously impossible behavioral experiments leveraging the modern optogenetic toolkit. Alright, maybe we can look at a figure. No figures. Oh, here we go. It's a video. Oh, simulation on. Simulation off. Oh, stimulate, and then the rat scratches its head. Doesn't look good. What was that? Alright, simulation on. We got flash, flash, flash. Cool. So I guess they were just testing the ability for it to... Oop. Skull, skin. Oh, cool. So this is a thermal simulation. Okay, so thermal. So hot thermally, it doesn't go past the skull into the brain. Skull's very thin in comparison to cerebral spinal fluid. Alright, we got a couple more. This is fun. This is a mouse. Unilateral wireless optogenic stimulation in mouse subject with thin skull tracked with deep lab cut. Oh, right. So it turns left anytime they... Oh, there you go, turning left. And the mouse is turning left. Just spinning around in circles. Alright, unilateral wireless transcranial optogenic stimulation. Rotational behaviors in mice expressing with fully intact skulls. Yep, there you did. So you saw it. Makes the lab rat turn left and right. Yeah, I mean, obviously you can see the application to ourselves eventually. I mean, treating depression's great. Maybe treating blindness, I think they said. So, that's something. Alright. So, I think it's about time for the biohack of the day. Wow. Alright, so here's my biohack. I've been doing this biohack. Basically it's just a new water filter. You know, if you guys know me, I love my water. I love water. I used to distill my water. Now I have a reverse osmosis machine, and this is recommended from the lifestylist guy. Yeah, his podcast, The Lifestylist. It's pretty good. A lot of biohacking stuff. And alright, so it's called Aqua True. This is the upgrade from the Berkey. If you guys know about Berkey is... What is a Berkey? It's like a well. Berkey is a carbon filter that, it's a water filter. You can just sort of stand up. It's the world's leader in water filtration. Big metal tin that fills up with water and filters it. Yeah. Could be pretty expensive. It's like $400. But this right here, Aqua True, this is the one I got. And it's a countertop reverse osmosis. And no plumbing. You just sort of fill up the back compartment, and then it fills up the front, and then it leaves a little bit. You can pour it out or water your plants with it. And you're probably wondering, what is reverse osmosis? Well, it is the most thorough and effective water treatment solutions with one catch. While most people love the idea of drinking purified water that's free of harmful contaminants, they're not so keen on the idea of having water's essential minerals removed. Yep. So unfortunately, it's in the nature of reverse osmosis system to remove everything. That includes the good stuff. So it's not the end of the world. There are several options you can use to remineralize reverse osmosis water. Some of them are so easy that they have to make an extra effort. And I forgot to grab it. Let me go get it. Hold on. I forgot it. I left it over there. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting, guys. So you're gonna be stoked. It is called Quinton Hypertonic. Holding up for the camera. Quinton Hypertonic. It's cold, microfiltered, hypertonic seawater. And it mineralizes your water. Yep. It's big bottle. Quinton. I'm going to pull it up. Quinton. Quinton. Qui. Oh. Got the N. Okay. And comes up with Rampage Jackson. Hypertonic. Oh, this is the... Wow, of course. This is why I was just listening on the... Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the stuff. This is great. Hypertonic water. What? Oh, I was just listening about this on the higher side chats. Alright, Quinton, what is hypertonic seawater? Hypertonic seawater is the state in which the oceanic liquid can be found while preserving its natural properties thanks to the AQP protocol. Among its main chemical characteristics, we can highlight a concentration of mineral salts of 33 grams per liter, as well as osmolarity. All right, nutrition uses of hypertonic seawater. Hypertonic seawater is appropriate as a nutritional supplement in situations where more electrolytes are required. Those where hydromineral balance of cells is altered. Furthermore, it's especially useful in the placement of fundamental trace elements at low doses. 78 completely bioavailable elements. Yeah, this is great. Hypertonic, and they usually come in these little ampules. Yep, there it is. What do you do to drink them? You gotta pop the top or something. Yep, seawater electrolytes since 1897, cold sterilized. And they say this stuff could treat everything. So there's a history behind it, alright? Quicksilver, scientific. Alright, Renee Quinton. Yeah, these are little ampules. So, alright, the nutrient-rich marine fluid from a plankton-rich bloom off the coast of France is cold microfiltered to the highest purity. Today, Quinton devotees know that life isn't the same without a daily shot from the sea. Not only can mineralized ocean water replenish electrolytes and balance hydration, but it can also have a big cellular benefit, deepen our water. This is the stuff. Yeah. Alright, so I've never had the ampules, but now I got this big bottle. It says it's only good for 30 days. I gotta keep in the fridge, but liposomal delivery. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put it in my water. Yeah, that's about it. Christopher Shade. Ah, yep. Maybe this guy was on there. Higher side chats. Yeah, I don't know. So isotonic versus hypertonic. That's the... Alright, so this is Ben Greenfield talking about how Quinton works. And this is Robert Slovak, the go-to guru of all things water. Yeah, I love it. Alright, I got more reading to do, but thanks for listening, guys. That's all I got for today. I hope you found that biohack interesting and maybe inspiring. Hopefully you can get out there and drink some water or some seawater. Not LA seawater because there's a bunch of sewage in it, but we'll be okay. Go buy some ampules and hope you have a good night. Thanks for listening.